The Sun formed about 4.6 billion years ago from the collapse of the part of a giant molecular cloud that consisted mostly of hydrogen and helium and that probably gave birth to many other stars. And based on observation of other stars, astronomers predict it will reach the end of its life in about another 10 billion years. After fusing helium in its core to carbon, the Sun will begin to collapse again, evolving into a compact, white dwarf star after ejecting its outer atmosphere as a planetary nebula. Sun is also moving around the center of the Milky Way along with this entire solar system. One complete orbit will take about 230 million years. The Sun is almost a perfect sphere. The Sun accounts for 99.86% of the mass in the solar system. Over 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun. The energy created by the Sun's core is nuclear fusion. The Sun and the solar system appear to be moving at 200 km per second or at an average speed of 4,48,000 miles per hour or 7,20,000 km per hour. The solar system moves through the galaxy with about a 60-degree angle between the galactic plane and the planetary orbital plane. The Sun appears to move up and down and in and out with respect to the rest of the galaxy as it revolves around the Milky Way. The powerful process happening inside the Sun is so robust that it emits every color of light imaginable. Together, these colors form a pure white light, which is precisely what you had seen from space. Core, the innermost 20 to 25% of the Sun's radius, where temperature, energies and pressure are sufficient for nuclear fusion to occur. Hydrogen is changed to helium. Nuclear fusion creates heat and photons or light. The Sun's surface is about 6000 Kelvin, which is 10,340 degrees Fahrenheit or 5,726 degrees Celsius. Radioactive zone. Between about 20 to 25% of the radius and 70% of the radius, there is a radioactive zone. Tachocline, the boundary region between the radioactive and convective zones. Convective zone, between about 70% of the Sun's radius and a point close to the visible surface. The Sun is cool and diffuse enough for convection to occur, and this becomes the primary means of outward heat transfer, similar to weather cells which form in the Earth's atmosphere. Photosphere, the deepest part of the Sun, which we can directly observe with visible light. Because the Sun is a gaseous object, it does not have a clearly defined surface. Its visible parts are usually divided into a photosphere and atmosphere. Solar radiation includes visible light, ultraviolet light, infrared, radio waves, X-rays and gamma rays. Atmosphere, a gaseous halo surrounding the sun, comprising the chromosphere, solar transition region, corona and heliosphere. The sun's corona is the outermost part of the sun's atmosphere. The corona is usually hidden by the bright light of the sun's surface. However, the corona can be viewed during a total solar eclipse. Our sun is surrounded by a jacket of gases called an atmosphere. Sunspots are visible as dark patches on the sun's photosphere and correspond to concentrations of magnetic field where the convective transport of heat is inhibited from the solar interior to the surface. As a result, sunspots are slightly cooler than the surrounding photosphere, so they appear dark. A typical solar minimum, few sunspots are visible and occasionally none can be seen at all. About 80 years ago, scientists found that the temperature of the solar corona is actually much hotter than the surface, at a few million degrees Celsius. The high temperature of the corona causes it to expand into space as a continuous outflow of plasma called the solar wind. North of Gisborne, New Zealand, around the coast to Opotiki and inland to the Urevara National Park, the East Cape has the honor of witnessing the world's first sunrise each and every day. The midnight sun is a natural phenomenon that occurs during the summer in places south of Antarctic Circle and north of Arctic Circle, including northern Norway. The Earth is rotating at a tilted axis relative to the Sun, and during the summer months, the North Pole is angled towards our star. Iranian people celebrate the night of the northern hemisphere with the solstice as Yelda night, which is known to be the longest and darkest night of the year. America Samoa, now the last place on earth to see the sunset. For over 100 years, visitors to Samoa have been able to stand at Cape Mulinu, that westernmost point of the planet, and be the last people on earth to see the sun go down. In some areas of the city in the Inner Mongolia region of northern China, residents reported seeing 5 sun shining. The illusion, a legitimate astronomical phenomenon, is also known as phantom sun or ice halo, according to Chief Meteorological Bureau. Located over 200 miles north of the Arctic Circle, Tromsø, Norway is home to extreme light variation between seasons. During the polar night, which lasts from November to January, the sun doesn't rise at all. Then the days get progressively longer until the midnight sun period, from May to July, when it never sets. Both Nippon and Nihon literally mean the sun's origin, that is where the sun originates, and are often translated as the land of the rising sun. This nomenclature comes from imperial correspondence with the Chinese Sui dynasty and refers to Japan's eastern position relative to China. Exposure to sunlight is thought to increase the brain's release of a hormone called serotonin. Serotonin is associated with boosting mood and helping a person feel calm and focused. Seeing the natural light of the sun helps the brain work better. Not staring into the sun, but allowing the eyes to be exposed to natural outdoor light. Contact lenses, eyeglasses, sunglasses and window blocks the helpful sun rays. It makes up the remaining 5% of the UV radiation that hits the earth. UVB radiation is responsible for the production of vitamin D in our bodies, but overexposure to this radiation causes damage to the skin, mostly the top layer, resulting in skin cancer, sunburns and even cataracts. Next part of the presentation will be continued, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my videos.